he's fine. So I'll wait for more people to sign on and then I'll start. We also have a baby here, so who's running around the kitchen. So I'm gonna cook the mushroom stroganoff. So, like I said, I'll wait for more people to sign on and then I will start. Kaden, come here. Come on. This way. This way, this way. Over here. I don't know what this is. I'm still learning how to do this. This is my second live video, so I don't get what these things are. Hold on, I'm learning. Yeah. What? Here, you want this? Here. Hold it. Okay. So I'm gonna start now. So I'm making the mushroom stroganoff. I will put my hair up so I'm not gonna get my hair in it. And so right now I am boiling hot water right here. This is what I'm going to use for my beef broth. It's not real beef. That's why it's vegan. So I'm gonna use that, and right now I do 4 cups of water. I see you. 4 cups of hot water boiling. I'm gonna wait until it boils, and then here you go. And then I'm doing 4. It's like 1 teaspoon per cup. So I'm doing 4 teaspoons and 4 cups of water. Oh, you can't hear me? Okay. Hopefully that's better. Is that better? Trying to make it so you can see what I'm doing, but that's the only place I have to put it. Let's put it. Hey, stop dropping that. This might fall, that's why. Okay. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Yes? Okay, cool. Okay, I'll hold you. Okay. You're gonna help me cook? So I'm boiling the water, 4 teaspoons of the broth. That's not gonna go so well. And then I'm doing, I'll show you if I can turn this around. I don't know if I, no. No touching. So this is what I'm doing. I cut 1 yellow onion in half. I'm using 8 ounces of mushrooms. I'm doing the Bella mushrooms. I'm doing a box of this gluten-free pasta. I'm using this nutritional yeast. This is my favorite kind. And then I'm just using regular cashew butter. And I believe that's it. So, I will get started. Can I put you down for a second while I cut this onion? Say hi to yourself. Okay, come on. Let's go down for a second. Okay. Here, get your toys. Here, baby. Like that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this onion. Hold on, let me see. How do I press that? What? Hey, babe. Intermission. Hi. You're okay. Wants to be held constantly. Okay, so I'm cutting up this onion in onion rings. And I'm putting a splash of water in this pot. So just a splash like that. So let me turn this around like that. So then I just cut it in big rings and I'm putting them all in here. Just cutting it, so I'm mixing it up because you want the chunky. It's gonna be chunky onions. This is hard to do live while doing this. Okay, so then I'm cutting up the onion more, the other half. And I cut this. I'm putting the rest of it in the pot. Kaden wants to be held and in the kitchen non-stop. Kaden! Okay. We're pausing for a second. Okay, I think I'm back. Right? Is it back on? I don't know. I think it is. Okay, so I'm cutting up the onion. I'm turning it on medium. And I put a little splash of water in the pot. Like that. And so, like I said, these are big, thick chunks. And then this is to a boil, so I'm going to put the teaspoons of the fake beef broth in. So yeah, and I'm using this one. Better than bouillon beef base. Okay. I should plan this out a little better. So I'm doing 4 of these in hot boiling water. Teaspoon is what these mean. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I am making mushroom stroganoff, for those who don't know. It is vegan, it is plant-based. I've never made it before, so I'm trying to make it this time. We're going to see how it comes out, but it looks delicious and creamy and warm, so yeah. Okay. I need a spoon. So I'm putting in the onions in the pot in the water, and I'm going to wait until they kind of become translucent. That's always what I'm doing to cook them down. But I also want to make sure that these are all spread. They're not huge chunks. So, and I cut them in rings. So I cut the onion in half, and then I cut it sideways, and it makes like onion rings kind of thing. So I will show you what they are doing. It's like that, in a little bit of water, medium heat, steaming, they're gonna become translucent. So while I'm doing that, I am going to, oh, and then my beef broth is on here as well. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna use the mushrooms. Ugh, can't even talk. And I am going to be cleaning them, but I'm not going to soak them in water. I'm going to get a paper towel. La la la, I'm not making dessert, sorry. Thank you. No, I don't have any wine, I'm not drinking for the month. I'm answering some questions I do see quickly. So I'm just taking these and I'm just kind of rubbing them, getting the dirt off, but you don't want to put them in water because the mushrooms are going to absorb it all. And then I'm going to throw them in a bowl while I'm cleaning them in a bowl. The recipe asks for 10 ounces, I believe. Ryan hates mushrooms, and I'm making mushroom stroganoff, so I'm going to not do the full 10. I'm just going to do 8 ounces, and I'm going to cut them up a little bit. See, this is all the gunk that really comes off them. And I'll chop them up a little finer. The mushroom is supposed to be, you know, kind of tricking you into the beef whole thing. And if you want, that's a good idea. You can just break these off. But yeah, like I said, you're not washing them in water. And these are Bella mushrooms, the baby Bella mushrooms. Like this. No, so I'm gonna chunk it up. Break it up into little chunks. Talking my lingo. Wiping these off, every single one. See, I mean, there it goes. And these are little baby Bella organic mushrooms. So yeah, this is while, I'm doing this while the beef broth is simmering. That's how you have to cook it. You have to put it in boiling water. And while the mushrooms are becoming translucent. This recipe I found off of Pinterest, actually. I look up a lot of plant-based recipes, and then I kind of get the ideas, and then I make it my own. You know, changing up the ingredients a little bit. I just dropped a mushroom on the floor. What else? Let's see. There's too many things flying here. No, I'm not a chef. Maybe in my past life or something. So yeah, I just love to cook. I'm always cooking everything. But I don't bake, really. I hate baking. It's just so hard. I'm not very good at it, that's why. And I like to do things I'm good at. It makes it funner. More fun. Funner is not a word. Okay. So, see, like, this is covered in mushroom gunk. So, I am going to... The onions are, they're going to be soft. They're going to become soft. You're not crisping them. You're not going to crisp them to where they're brown or anything. You're just, I don't know what I was saying. You're just making them translucent. Okay, so I'm just washing it. This is almost done. Once this sits there, this is just killing time while you're doing the onions and making them translucent. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm almost done. I know this is the time-consuming part. Wiping off the mushrooms. I'm dropping them everywhere. But the whole point is that you're not supposed to put them in water because the mushrooms soak up the water, and then your stroganoff will be really like gooey, and you want it to be more creamy and not too watered down. That's why you have to specifically wipe off the mushrooms instead. So yeah, no, I'm not washing them. And I am currently making mushroom stroganoff. So it's kind of like beef stroganoff without the beef, because this is vegan and plant-based. So, yeah. Hello, hello. And I am currently wiping off mushrooms. Okay. I'm dropping them up. I am making mushroom stroganoff, and I am wiping off mushrooms. Okay. It's crazy how dirty mushrooms really are. And we are substituting the dairy. There is no dairy in this recipe. That's what makes it vegan. We are using cashew butter instead. Okay. Voila. Finito. Okay. So that's done. My onions are getting a little brown, which is not supposed to happen, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn this lower. I'll add a little bit more water. Always keep a little bit of water on the side. Smells amazing already. Okay. The onions are down. I'm adding all the ingredients now. So this is the thing, it's all going in one pot, so it's really easy. So I'm just taking all the mushrooms I have, putting them all in the pot. I wish you could see the pot, that's a little rough. Okay, going in the pot. Dry pasta, because it's gonna cook in the broth. Whole box, and I'm using this one. This is a gluten-free brown rice pasta. Just pouring that in there. And then I'm taking all of the beef broth, and I'm just pouring it in here. Mixing it up a little bit, because it's kind of stuck. Make sure that's all mixed. And then, no, I'm not alone. Ryan's on the couch watching the football game. So, that's all going in there. And then I'm doing some fresh pepper. I don't know. Babe, what game are you watching? Georgia, Oklahoma. Fresh pink sea salt. So a little bit of that. We're doing 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. I put this stuff in everything. It's absolutely amazing. And it's very good for you. And it's high in B12, which is an amazing vitamin to have. Caden is eating right now. Ryan is feeding him. So I'm putting this in there, 1. And this sweater vest I'm wearing is from Target. Okay. So that is gonna sit. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is cooking. And we are going to turn this up a little bit. My stove works like too high. Whoa, Carter. Okay, so we're just stirring this all in. Making sure it's all mixed well. And now the noodles are gonna cook in this broth. Like that. Alrighty. So then we're gonna turn this up, and once it starts boiling, we are going to let it simmer. So once it starts boiling, we're gonna put it onto a simmer and let it simmer for like 10 to 15 minutes. So we want all of this liquid to be gone. So, like that. So I have it on medium right now. And we are gonna let that cook. So, while that is cooking, I guess I will answer some questions. I have nothing else to do. Looks nasty. Well, sorry. Let's see. Oh, maybe I can scroll up here. This is mushroom stroganoff. That is what I'm making. It is plant-based. It is vegan. This is for dinner. You can eat it for lunch. I'm telling you, it kind of looks a little like right now, but I think it's going to look really good once it's finished. It's a process. You need a nanny. No. I am making mushroom stroganoff. Happy New Year. I'll scroll back down. La 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 la. Yes, the sweater vest is from Target. I love this thing. I saw it in Target and I was like, I have to have that. And it's just this little vest made by Knox Rose. I actually wore it when I was pregnant all the time, so it's an extra large. I think it was the last one too. Kaden is asleep now. Let's see. Ooh, we are boiling. This lipstick, I will share it later. I don't know what it's called. It's brand new. It's from MAC. I'm making a mess. This little guy does not want to sleep. Okay, so it's boiling now. So I'm just going to keep stirring it. Put it into a boil and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm just making sure it's mixed well. And now I'm going to put it on simmer. I'm going to let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to watch it because I don't want it to, I want to see how it's, I've never made it before, so I want to see how it's going to, the consistency is going to work out. So we can answer some questions, huh? Yes, this is my baby. This is Kaden. Huh. He's a mommy's boy. It's hard to read these from too far away. Say hello. So we are making mushroom stroganoff. It is on simmer right now for 10 to 15 minutes. I should probably check the time. 6:55. So yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. And then yeah, we're just waiting for all the noodles to absorb all the liquids so it gets really thick and creamy. And then we're gonna add the cashew butter, a third cup of cashew butter, and then we're gonna add a teaspoon of lemon juice. Kaden is going to be 7 months old. Huh. Huh. He loves watching himself. Okay, let's try to answer these. Food, I will show it like that. So this is what it looks like right now. It's on simmer, and it's just simmering. We are simmering it for 10 to 15 minutes. No, don't touch. Hot. Ouch. Hots. Hots, hots, hots. Hots, hots, hots. La, 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 la. Hello, hello. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Who is that? Huh? Is that you? Okay. So we're just gonna keep checking this and making sure nothing is sticking to the pot, nothing is sticking to the bottom, etc. We'll stand it over here so we're not near the hot stove. I am making mushroom stroganoff. Whoa! Whoa! This is all drool. He drools non-stop. Say hi. This is what we are going to use for the cashew butter. Oh, excuse you, buddy. Caden is his name. Oh, whoa, gross. This is what happened. Oh, this is what happens when you just go live, you know? You just have nothing to expect. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for throwing up on the counter. And all over mommy. Well, life with a baby. You just gotta go with it, right? Sorry for that, guys. That was gross, and that's the cup that we're using for the cashew butter. Probably gonna get another one. Okay, can we get this off you? Make sure this isn't on you anymore. This is disgusting. Come here. No, we can't play with that. Okay. You can have this one. That's fine. You dropped it. Here. I'm going to grab another one. This one's mine. I have a plastic one. Okay, let's check on this. So, we are still stirring. Okay, then turn you around. Oh. So, show you what it looks like. Like that. So you can see that the noodles are starting to get a little thicker and it's absorbing the liquid. So it looks pretty good so far, but still not done yet. 1 second. It's okay, you just dropped it. Am I married? No, I'm engaged. Huh. Say it to my dad. I am 26 years old. I will be 27 in July of next year. I don't know what that says. Alright, let's see if we can put him in the walker. Okay. Hi, buddy. Go in here. There you go. Okay. So, here we are again. We're just waiting. We're stirring. It says just to keep stirring, keep an eye on it because you don't want anything sticking. Like that. So it's going to get thicker and thicker. Hey! Say hi! Say hi! Hello! Covered in slobber. We will have to fix that soon. Huh. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm reading everything. Hello. Happy New Year. Hello. Yes, I have been to Greece. I've been to Athens. A long time ago. I feel like I can't leave this pot because I just don't know. I have never made this before, so I just don't know how it's going to go. So I'm a little nervous. I don't know if you can tell. Thank you. Do I ever swim with Ryan? No. I leave that to him. Ryan is sitting on the couch watching the football game. Get over here. And And it is really cold outside, so I'm trying to make something warm so we can warm up. Uh-oh. Hey. Don't yell at me. Here. Here, let's switch me. You take this one. You want this one? Have that one. If you want to have it, you have to grab it. Hold on. Ah! Kaden's helping me. He thinks he's the sous chef, so he loves to be in the kitchen when I'm in here. Holding everything, touching everything. His favorite toys are lids and measuring things. Hi London. I just saw London. Hi London. I am making mushroom stroganoff. For those asking, it is vegan and plant-based, so it doesn't have cream and stuff, so it's a little bit different. Right now it is like 7 p.m. something like that. So I'm just staying next to the pot because I'm constantly stirring it, making sure that it's getting a good consistency. And it's soaking up all the juices. Ah! Ah! Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty freaking cold here. I will answer the appropriate questions, obviously. I am in Florida. And I am making mushroom stroganoff. I've only said that 20 times, but I know people go on and off. So I'm still stirring this. Leave it. Show you. Oops. I'm still learning how to use this. Yes, I was trying to show that, sorry. Okay, so see, it keeps getting, you can tell that the noodles are getting thicker and thicker, which is good. So we will just keep an eye on it. So I'm going to take a break, fix Kaden up, and I will come back. I'm going to leave this on. This is on low now. I'm going to put it on low a little bit. Let this sit, and when the liquids take in all the, okay. So when the liquid is dissolved and we have everything absorbed by the noodles, we are good. So I will come back. So I'm going to put this on pause for a second.